Hi, my name is Dr. Peter Willis and I'd like to welcome you to This is the Road to Health. My major interest in medicine is in the field of orthomolecular medicine, the use of natural substances in a variety of conditions. For the past 4 or 5 years, I've used these protocols, particularly in the field of substance abuse. But as a result of this practical experience and the research that I've done, a number of fascinating potential therapies have been developed in a huge variety of fields. On the one hand, simply enhancing general physical and emotional well-being is possible. Relief of anxiety and stress can be helped hugely. The mainstay of my treatment, helping people with substance abuse problems. There are, as you will see if you follow these programs, potentially huge benefits in a variety of clinical conditions. And even at the other end of the spectrum, there is evidence that these protocols will help to extend your lifespan. Now, if that sounds a bit of an outrageous claim, I would encourage you to look at the work particularly of Dr. David Sinclair and co-workers at Harvard Medical School, who have researched in detail the benefits of the therapies that I'm going to outline to you in actually promoting longevity. Now, before you turn off and regard me as a snake oil salesman, can I recommend that you view all of these DVDs? Because if you do, you will see that there is irrefutable, sound, scientific evidence behind these claims. Now, if we return to my major field of interest, which is that of substance abuse, the real reason that I was interested in this particular area was because I suffered myself from a chronic, severe addiction to alcohol. 10, 12 years ago, I was virtually written off and I wrote myself off. I didn't think there was any hope. I was a chronic relapser. I didn't know where to turn. Conventional therapies told me that I didn't lead a spiritual enough life, that I needed to turn my life around. I needed perhaps to work a 12-step program. I needed to make amends to people that I'd offended. And I had to attend frequent Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous meetings. And if this protocol failed, it was because I wasn't putting in enough effort. Well, I assure you, I tried. I really tried and failed. And it was only when I met a man who's now my good friend and colleague, John Gillen, one of the leading authorities on addiction in this country, in the UK, who pointed me in the direction of natural therapies. And this changed my life. And it's my mission now to pass on to you what I learned myself. Now, there are many very, very well-meaning individuals trying to help people in the field of addiction. And I would never decry their commitment or the efforts that they put in. But what I feel that they fail to recognize is one or two basic, important scientific principles. And these scientific principles can be highlighted if we look at this slide here. This is a scan highlighting the presence in the brain of a chemical that we're going to talk about later called serotonin. And in this picture of the brain here, this scan here, we see the amount of serotonin, if you like, in a so-called normal brain. The same area of brain is then pictured simply after 2 weeks of heavy use of the drug MDMA, ecstasy. And as you can see, the level of serotonin has been hugely reduced. Now, conventional therapy would say that if this person stopped using the drug, that their brain would become rebalanced and they then had to work a conventional program. But if you look here in this third slide, you'll see that after 7 years of abstinence, the serotonin has come back at best 50%. So that brain hasn't rebalanced even after 7 years of abstinence. That person will find themselves probably anxious, fluctuating moods, probably have difficulty in sleeping. And that person will be told that the reason that they're struggling is because they're not working their program. That's a nonsense. This is a simple biochemical change that hasn't been recorrected and won't recorrect itself without help. To be brutal, you're not going to pray your way out of that. The essence of the treatments that I'm going to show you is that we can, through natural means, rebalance and replenish that brain. The protocols that I'm going to instruct you in are means of rebalancing and restoring brain and body function. And it is this that has led me on to potential therapies in a wide-ranging areas, clinical as well as psychological and physical. So I would encourage you to look at these DVDs, because trust me, no matter if you think you're the fittest, healthiest person in the world, or whether on the other hand you're suffering from a destructive addiction, there's something in this for everyone. This can change your life as it changed mine. Please look at these videos and enjoy. Thank you.